Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Seeding with Sergey. I will be your host, Sergey Popanmasidinsky. Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of whatever we're calling this. I don't know. Anyway, I just finished another field and I got a couple of things I might show you, little interesting things. And then I'll give you a tour of the seeder. And then we'll fold up and get ready to move to the next farm. But yeah, this is an old farmyard that we bought this land, and this old yard came with it. He's a crazy old bugger, but what you can see in here, there's the cowling off of an old, like a Model T or a Model A or something. Bit of a farm machinery. And then, two-door roadster. There's fenders in there also. You guys can pick this up. It's like a pickup, I think it's a pickup actually. It's got the little flatbed at the back there. There's a reason why I'm not going into this grass. We have what's called wood ticks. It's wood tick season. They're awful things. Latch onto you, suck your blood, try to kill you. Dogs are covered in them right now, and they love that grass, so that's why I'm not going in there. Here's another one. Now, this is a truck, as you guys will be able to pick that out. But yeah, this is like a farm truck, like heavy duty, probably like a 1 ton or maybe even 2 ton. I couldn't honestly tell you what the hell it is, honestly. I don't know much about these older ones. But yeah, it's just been stuck along the edge of the field here. And at some point we're going to be clearing this old yard out of here. So probably will try and save these, because it'd be a sin not to. But yeah, the buildings are all gone. There's just a pile of concrete, so we'll just dig a hole and bury all that crap. But yeah, we'll grab these old jalopies. See? A wooden steering wheel. Yeah, wood inside the metal. But anyway, yeah, we're managing to keep going, even though with all the drama. Lots of mess ups with the fertilizer, lots of mess up with the machines, broken exhaust on the tractor, but we're managing to make do for now until the rain comes, which hopefully will be this week. So, short tutorial. This is the 8 series Morrissey Tank. Fertilizer goes in there, 180 something bushels, 170 something bushels goes in there. Quite often that is wheat when we're doing wheat, but we're doing canola right now, which is in there. So we do fertilizer in there, fertilizer in there. Now those together is 370 bushels. I couldn't honestly tell you, but that's a pile of weight. It's a lot of weight. There's like 10 tons or something in that lot, and then small stuff. So this stuff runs really slow, and the bottom pipes take the fertilizer, and the top pipes take the seed, and there's a fan, big honking fan at the back there, blows all the stuff up here, down these pipes, and then along here. So, oh, ghost just opened the door. Top manifolds are the seed, bottom manifolds are the fertilizer. So yeah. And then there's an auger. That's how we load up into the tanks from the trucks. So, that's what I mean, the drama. Things break, wearing out, rusted. And quite often when we're going around these old farmyards, this crap gets picked up on all these points in the seed boots. That's what all this is. This is stuff that we pull off of all these shanks. Yeah, not shanks as in prison time, shanks as in seed boots, should I say. Yeah, wishbone. It's like a suspension. There's a hydraulic ram in there, and no pawl. You're not getting them. So then, this doohickey here. That's how you adjust the depth. Seed and fertilizer come out of these guys. You can see this. Fertilizer comes out of there, seed comes out of there and there, and then this packs the ground behind it. So, tractor, it's okay. I'm not as wowed by it as I thought it would be. Excuse me while I climb up the massive staircase to bloody well get in here. Anyway, so, funny thing is, DB, hi DB, you're asking if there isn't stuff. What the heck? Critter. I don't know if you guys can pick this up. There's a critter running towards me. Yeah, there it is, right in the middle. Huh. Anyway, so this is what I do. When the auto steer's on, I strip coils. Coils and coils, motors. Because when the auto steer is on, this is all doing its stuff, and as you can see, wide body expands. I do that. So now we're going to show you guys this folding up. So this is the one. So a little bit of RPM. Yeah, no, it's totally exciting. So both of them come up at once. So it's a bit of a leverage. The ram's there. There's rams there. So once these go, then it clicks in, and these ones pick up, as you will see. So yeah, this is how you manage to fold this lot up to go from field to field. Now, while this is folding up, I'll tell you guys an interesting story. Last year at this time, for whatever reason, I lost my wallet. Now, that's bad enough. But in that wallet, apart from credit cards, was my landed immigrancy card, which I'm supposed to carry with me. Well, maybe not all the time, but I should have it with me to prove who I am. And in that also is my social security card. All the documents went missing. So, as you can understand, I was quite upset. And since then, I've replaced most of that stuff, but the landed immigrancy card is a bugger to get. So all the paperwork, all that stuff, take almost a year to do. So, sweating buckets, thinking, what am I going to do? Going to replace all that stuff. And so, come this spring, we'll go to start seeding again. And about 3 or 4 fields into seeding, I finished work one night. So it looked up. And finished work one night, and are you moving here? And so I go home, and then the next morning, my brother Donald comes out to start servicing, like dieseling up the tractor, putting the DEF fluid in it because it's got that DEF, whatever that is, the urea, and then filling up that thing for the day. And he calls me, he says, "Are you missing your wallet?" And I'm like, "I don't think so." He says, "Yeah, your wallet's lying here." And I was like, "Yeah, my wallet's lying in the kitchen." He says, "Well, there's a wallet with your name on it and your cards and stuff in it." So I'm wondering what the heck's going on. So then it said, "Send me a picture." So he sends me a picture, and it's the wallet that was missing from a year ago. So the wallet that I thought was back at home and got accidentally thrown in the burning bag ended up out in the field, 140-acre field, and just so happened to be exactly underneath the cedar where I parked and where I'd finished cultivating the day before, because if I'd cultivated, I would have buried that. So in the field, 140 acres, in the dark, I parked right on top of the missing wallet. Yeah. So yeah, talk about stroke of luck. So down there, there's a guy, an organic farmer who has buffalo. One of my neighbours over there is harrowing. So yeah, this is the other side of the yard here. And then way down there, about a 10-minute drive, is Sioux Valley. It's an Indian reservation. Yeah, the sun here. It's an Indian reservation, and it's the Dakota Sioux, they're called. And very interesting people. And there's a lot of bad history about what happened to them when the white people moved here, and there is a lot of politics. I won't get into that, but as I say, there's a lot of hardships on those reservations. They call them the reses. And we've had dealings with them. We had a sprayer that was stolen by a couple of boys from the reservation. It happens. Well, the insurance took care of it, but it's definitely not the best thing to happen. But anyway, so I'm going to move from here to the next field, and then I will give you guys another update, because we're doing canola right now. The wheat's all in, and then we're going to be doing canola. So I will bid you adieu, and third guy shall say, don't forget to pop your seed in. Tatty bye for now.